It is time to spread this message. I just recently posted about giving your art away for free and your time and effort for free, where a lot of people do. There's companies out there that are calling people, and I even get calls where people just kind of say, hey, can you do us a favor? Can we use this information? Can we use your image to promote whatever it is that they need to promote? And I'm talking big companies. And this happens with many different companies, and a lot of different people are getting called. And I get messages from students who say, Stephen, can you tell me kind of what to do? I have a company who's asking me to do some work for free, do some animation for free, just do some designs for free, because they may pick up a show, something may happen from it, to do it for free. And it's just ridiculous, and it's just not the right thing to do, and it's got to stop. And the only reason and the only way it can stop is if we stop and you stop, as any individual, as young artists, old artists, to stop giving away your time and effort for free. One of the things where people say to me, can you do it? I don't really have a budget. It won't take you too long, right? You could just whip it out, right? It's like, no, for me, in order to do that drawing that you need, even if it takes me 10 minutes to do, the reality is it's taken me 40 years and 10 minutes to do because of all my experience. And that's what's so important, to understand that this is your energy, this is your time, and you don't go and ask people, plumbers, to come to your house. Can you fix my drain? It just, maybe you could learn something by fixing it, or have an attorney. You think they're going to do something for free for you, or anyone else is going to do something for free? And these people who are asking you to do this stuff for free, are they getting paid? Of course they're getting paid. And when these big companies, from Warner Brothers to Disney to you name it, and I'm not just talking about them, I'm talking about everyone as a whole who comes through and thinks, can we just, can we use this and for nothing? It's like, it's ridiculous. And when this happens and people do this, this is why there's so many starving artists out there. This is why people complain that they're struggling, they can't find work, because people are willing to do stuff for free. And the reality is, they talk about, but it's good exposure. You're going to get good exposure. There's nothing with that. You create your own exposure. You want to get exposure, you create your own blog, you create your own Facebook page, you create your own website, you do whatever it takes, and you create the exposure, and you get the opportunity to put out the good work that you want, that people will see, and your name will be all over it. Because the reality is, your name's not even going to show up. And also the reality is, no one's going to look at any of the stuff that you do and go, oh my God, did you just see his credit? Wow. Oh my God, I'm really going to start research. I got to hire this guy. I got to have this guy on my team. We're going to do this. It just doesn't work that way. What it does is just that expression. We've heard it all. Artists are a dime a dozen. Why are artists a dime a dozen? Why does that even exist? Because we let it exist. And we need to stand up and stop this from happening. And the only way to do it is to spread this message and to get it out and to let everyone know, is just to stop this with trying to give away your free work. Because when you start and have the integrity and the belief in yourself, and if someone asks you to do something, say, it costs whatever your hourly rate is. Even if it costs $20, it's $20. And for them, it should be worth it to pay that $20. And if they don't, run for the hills. Because I have found in my experience, if you don't get paid, or people don't pay you, they treat you with very little respect. They'll probably never even use your artwork. They don't give a rat's ass about you. And that's not what you want. As an artist, you want exposure. You want to be known, sure. But how do you do that? You start developing your own projects. You do your own things. You take the bull by the horns. You do it yourself. You self-publish. You create apps. You do whatever it takes. You go and talk. You go, just don't... you could go to any sort of store. I used to go around and create my own work at local stores where I used to live. If it was a pet grooming place, and ask them if they needed a cat or a dog drawn for an advertisement, and I got paid for it. Sometimes they didn't want to pay that much, but at least they would pay. But if someone says, just do this, draw the cat and dog for me, and we'll put it on our flyers and we'll spread it out. If we get a good response, maybe we can use you again. No, bullshit. No, you don't do that. You say, well, thank you for your time. My time is valuable too. I'm sure you get paid for what you do, so I want to be paid for what I do. And we need to start this, and you have that mindset, you'll start to see that people won't take advantage of you. But get this word out and let it be known, because too many people too much lately have been telling me that people are asking for stuff for free, and you are destroying the industry as a whole, and you do not want this. Trust me, it is going to keep you down in the dumps if you're down there. If it's someone, if it's friends, and you guys are working on your own personal project for the achievement of trying to work something great, you do that. There's certain things you do for free. Someone had mentioned on one of the writings, if it's for a charitable cause, if it's for something where it's going to help benefit someone, you do that sort of stuff for free if you understand and you believe in that cause. But you just don't do it for nothing just because trust me, these other people are lining their pockets, and these other people aren't starving, and they're taking advantage of you. And when they take advantage of you, they disrespect the art form and they disrespect everyone else. So do yourself a favor. Don't give away your time, your talent for free. You are better than that. You deserve better, okay? That's my rant. I had to get it out.